We're the HBP Group and we help manufacturers improve efficiency and increase profitability through MRP systems and manufacturing software. Now, if you're a manufacturer that works in the food and drinks industry, one of your biggest challenges will be around tracking and tracing orders throughout their lifespan. So there's two reasons for this. One is around obviously the fact that you're working with perishable goods, so you need to understand the expiry date of any elements that go into your goods, but also of those goods themselves. But also around traceability if there happen to be any issues with products in the event of potentially a product recall, for example. Now, by using an MRP software solution like Advanced Business Cloud Essentials, we get that functionality and we get it across the whole system as well. So what's important to understand is that if a product recall happens, for example, what we need to understand is where did that happen and what elements did it affect? Where are those goods at the moment and how can we action it quickly? Now, without a single database, that means that you're probably filtering through a huge amount of paperwork, asking lots of questions, and running around frantically trying to understand what's going on and what you need to do about it. With Advanced Business Cloud Essentials, this is made really easy. So let's assume product recall does happen and we can put it down potentially to one single element. Now, what we can do is we can trace that back all the way through to actually where we're purchasing elements from, so purchasing ingredients or goods or packaging, whatever it is that we're putting that down to. We can trace that back to the supplier and understand what we purchased. We can then follow that purchase through into the production schedule so we can understand where that was used, and we can also then understand where those goods went. So are there still some in stock, for example? Are there still some in the production process? Are there still some in transit? Or have some hit our customers and we actually need to get them back from them, for example? So really quick and easy way to understand where things are and make decisive action when that happens. Of course, our system also manages all of that production schedule as well in the middle, and that's really, really key. So you will likely go through various different processes when creating your product. So the system will understand these processes, it will understand the time needed, the skill needed, and obviously what processes are needed for each individual product as well. When we put our orders into the system, it can then automatically calculate what we need to do in order to fulfill our orders at the right time for each customer that we've got within our system. Now, obviously, if there are any problems there regarding resource or regarding stock or regarding time, then it will flag that up to us straight away so we can take the necessary action, whether that's because we're so busy that we need to get some people on overtime, we're going to run out of stock before our second batch of production needs to start, or whatever else the issue is, it will flag it up to us so we can take the necessary action. And in many cases, it will even create the documentation. So for example, if we need to buy stock, it will create the documentation ready so we can do that quickly and efficiently from our preferred suppliers, for example. So all of this kind of functioning makes things absolutely key for a food and drinks manufacturer. But the system does so much more than that as well. It even manages our CRM system, for example, so we can look after our customers, we can monitor and we can drive sales from them, particularly if they've either stopped ordering or we've got new product ranges that we want to get out to them and talk about. It manages all of our people and our payroll, so we can understand the time and costs associated with production, even down to any expenses that they claim. And then it manages our accounts and our reporting as well. And by having all of that information in one system, it means those reports are not just incredibly accurate, but also virtually instant as well. So we can understand, for example, our profit by product, by customer. If we're working on specific product lines or projects, for example, then we can group things together and understand exactly what our profitability is by each department, or like I say, any other area that we want to report on. So if this sounds like an area that you would like to investigate further, then we do offer a free business process review. That free business process review looks at 3 areas in your business. So 3 areas where you're either having challenges or you'd like to improve. What we do is we visually map out your process and show you how you're working at the moment, potentially highlighting any data duplication, any lack of efficiency, or even areas where data is not recorded whatsoever. And then we show you what that would look like on an MRP system. So how we can replace that current process with software to increase efficiency and ultimately make you a more profitable business as well. So if you'd like to find out how that works, just sign up for our free business process review and we'll be in touch to get the ball rolling.